In many parts of Africa, our elders tell us something very important. They say, never look into a mirror when the sun has gone down. Have you ever wondered why? This isn't just a simple saying, it's a story, a warning passed down from our grandparents and their grandparents before them. Today, we are going to explore this ancient belief, so gather around and let's uncover the secret behind the midnight mirror. In a small, quiet village nestled among tall trees and winding rivers, lived a young woman named Ada. Ada was known throughout the village for her beauty. Her skin was as smooth as polished river stones, and her eyes sparkled like stars in the night sky. Ada loved her reflection. Every morning she would spend hours by the river, watching her own face in the clear water. When her family bought a small, shiny mirror from a trader, Ada was overjoyed. It became her most prized possession. She would carry the mirror everywhere, admiring her braids, her smile, and the way her colorful beads decorated her neck. The village elders would often see her and shake their heads gently. "Ada," one old woman named Mama Ifeoma would say, "beauty is a gift, but too much pride can be a trap. And remember, the mirror is for the day, not for the night." Ada would just smile, thinking they were old-fashioned and didn't understand. To her, their words were just tales to scare children. One evening, a big festival was planned in the village. There would be drumming, dancing, and feasting. Ada wanted to look her absolute best. She had a new wrapper, bright as a sunset, and new beads that shone like tiny dewdrops. As the sun disappeared and darkness fell over the village, the drums began to beat. The sounds of joy and laughter filled the air. Ada was getting ready, but the light from the small palm oil lamp in her hut was dim. She couldn't see her reflection clearly. "How will I know if I look perfect?" she murmured to herself, feeling frustrated. She remembered Mama Ifeoma's warning, but she dismissed it. "It's just an old story," she whispered, picking up her shiny mirror. The moon was bright outside, casting long shadows through her window. She held the mirror up to her face, tilting it to catch the faint moonlight. At first, she saw her own beautiful face, and she smiled, but she kept staring, looking deeper and deeper into the glass. Suddenly, her reflection began to change. Her smile twisted into a strange, unfamiliar grin. The eyes looking back at her were not her own. They were dark and empty, like two deep holes. A cold fear gripped Ada's heart. She wanted to look away, to throw the mirror down, but she couldn't. It was as if her eyes were glued to the glass. Her reflection started to whisper things to her, words she couldn't quite understand, but they filled her with a deep sadness and fear. The beautiful face she knew was gone, replaced by a distorted, sorrowful version of herself. It looked tired and old, with lines of worry she had never seen before. The reflection reached out, its fingers looking long and bony, as if trying to pull her into the mirror. Ada finally screamed, a sound so loud it pierced the night. She dropped the mirror, and it shattered into 1,000 tiny pieces on the clay floor. The strange reflection was gone. Her parents rushed into the hut, finding her trembling on the floor, pointing at the broken glass. From that night on, Ada was never the same. She was still beautiful, but the sparkle in her eyes was gone. She became quiet and withdrawn, and she could never again look at her own reflection, not even in the clear river water. She had looked into the mirror at night, and what she saw had stolen a piece of her spirit. So, why do the elders give this warning? They believe that at night the line between our world and the spirit world becomes very thin. A mirror is not just glass. They see it as a doorway, a portal. During the day, when the sun is bright, it reflects only what is in front of it, our physical selves. But at night, in the quiet and the dark, it's believed that the mirror can show more. It can reflect things from the other side, or even show a different version of our own soul, the parts that are hidden, sad, or lost. Staring into it is like inviting unknown spirits to look back at you. Sometimes these spirits are mischievous and might try to trap your reflection, taking a piece of your energy or happiness with them. That is why Ada's reflection changed. She wasn't just seeing herself, she was seeing something else that was looking through the portal. The mirror became a window for another world to peer into ours. And what peered back was not friendly. This story teaches us a very important lesson about humility and listening to the wisdom of our elders. Ada's pride made her ignore the warnings. She thought she knew better, and it led to her sorrow. True beauty is not just what we see on the outside in a mirror. It is the light we carry inside us, our kindness, our joy, and our spirit. When we focus only on our outer self, we can lose touch with what truly matters. The mirror at night is a symbol. It represents the dangers of vanity and disobedience. It reminds us that there are forces in the world, both seen and unseen, that we should respect. The elders' rules are not there to punish us, but to protect us. Their wisdom comes from many years of experience and from stories that hold deep truths. So, the next time you feel tempted to peek into a mirror after dark, remember the story of Ada. Remember the empty eyes that looked back at her. And choose instead to look within your own heart, where your true light shines brightest. Thank you for joining us on this journey into African beliefs. What do you think this story means? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. If you enjoyed this tale, please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories from the heart of Africa. Stay safe and see you next time.